पूर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्। Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Yambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityormukshiyamamrutam. Sahanatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviyam Karavavahai Tejasvi Navadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityo Ma Mritangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti. Good morning. నేర్చుకుంటున్నారా ఇంగ్లీష్? వెరీ హ్యాపీ. Taking a lot of trouble. Do you get that joy of learning? The process of learning itself should give you some joy, not actually the end, the result. So any work that gives us joy, we'll be able to work more, right? For a longer period of time, we'll be able to work only when the work that we do gives us some joy. But most of the times, we have made our lives in such a way, the process doesn't bring us any joy, only the end, the final outcome. If I learn English well, I will get a good job. That job will bring me happiness. No, this acquiring language skill itself should give you some joy. When you enjoy the process, it will not become burdensome. Otherwise, you have to force your mind every time. Mind doesn't want to learn, but you have to force your mind. Friction will be created. So the learning process becomes joyful when you enjoy the process. So whatever you do with love. You do with total involvement. Okay? Anyway, good job will come as a consequence of good English, a good communication skill, right? But you will be able to acquire the skill when you enjoy the process itself. But most of the times, today's generation of students, they are not interested in the process. They are interested only in the outcome and the result. That's why process becomes very burdensome, very strenuous. We have to force our mind. So that creates friction. Mind resists. So just enjoy. Whatever you do, learn to enjoy it. And learn to do with love. Okay. Please see page number 73. Today we have some important message from Swamiji. Of course, every time we are getting important message only. 73, the first quote in the page. Unselfishness is more paying, only people have not the patience to practice it. It is more paying from the point of view of health also. love, truth, and unselfishness are not merely moral figures of speech, but they form our highest ideal because in them lies such a manifestation of power. We all want power, right? Swamiji is giving us a secret here. Okay? You can manifest greater power, you can manifest greater strength. How? Unselfishness is more paying. Try to become unselfish, he's saying. It is more paying, but we don't have the patience to practice it. We don't even believe it as a principle. Okay? Unless we are selfish, unless we are self centered, we'll not be able to survive in this competitive world. We are thinking like that, but it's not the truth. The more unselfish you become, the greater the power, the greater the purity, the greater strength you'll be able to manifest. God will give you so much of strength. The more unselfish you become, the more power will come to you. God only will speak through you, He will manifest through you. Okay? He will express through you. That much of energy will come. Vivekananda says, even the least good done for others instills in the heart the strength of a lion, says. సింహ సదృశమైనటువంటి శక్తి మన హృదయంలో వస్తుందంటారు. ఎప్పుడు? వెన్ యూ కంటెంప్లేట్, వెన్ యూ థింక్ అబౌట్ అదర్స్ వెల్ఫేర్. ద బెస్ట్ వే టు మేక్ అవర్ సెల్స్ హ్యాపీ ఈజ్ టు మేక్ అదర్స్ హ్యాపీ. ద బెస్ట్ వే టు మేక్ అవర్ సెల్స్ జాయ్ఫుల్ ఈజ్ టు మేక్ అదర్స్ జాయ్ఫుల్. యూ బిలీవ్? నమ్ముతారా? విశ్వాసం ఉందా? హలో, ఐమ్ ఆస్కింగ్ ఎ క్వశ్చన్. Unselfishness is more paying even from the point of view of health also. Today, more than the physical problems, the psychological problems are coming in the society. You know why? Because of extreme selfishness. Always I and mine, I and mine, I and mine. Okay? Nenu nadi, nenu nadi, nenu nadi. Song. Day and night you are singing this same song. Forget about you and me. Forget about I and mine. You just think about others. Okay? Maybe at least your immediate family members, your friends, your relatives. Try to bring some joy into their lives. You just think what I can do. Swamiji, what I can do? I'm myself an unemployed individual. I don't have money. I don't have a job. How can I help others? Okay? When I say help, I don't mean actually, helping others through physical things. Distribution of food, distribution of clothes, distribution of books, distribution of other material things. Not necessary, right? Just say an unselfish prayer every day before going to bed. Loka samastha sukhino bhavantu. May all be happy. Okay? It's an unselfish prayer. How many people we can help? You just tell me. What is your capacity to help? What is my capacity to help? The world is too big, right? Such a big place. World. Our capacity to help the world is very minimum. It's only God can help others. So you can pray for others. Okay? You can invoke the blessings of God upon others. Just say this every day. Okay? Before you go to bed. So much of expansion will come. Make an experiment with yourself for 1 month. You just see how much of more energy will come. Itna taakat, itna urja aayega. Okay? You'll be surprised. Do I have this much of strength in me? This much of energy in me? That much will come to you. Provided you become little unselfish and you say, you pray for the entire world, entire mankind. We go to church, we go to masjid, we go to temple, we pray for ourselves there also. We go to God, but we pray for ourselves or at the most for our immediate family members. అంతే కదా? మన కోసం మనం ప్రార్థన చేస్తాం, లేకపోతే మన కుటుంబ సభ్యుల కోసం ప్రార్థన చేస్తాం. ఎప్పుడైనా మన ప్రపంచం కోసం, లోక మానవాళి కోసం ప్రార్థన చేస్తాం. For the entire mankind. If you can make your heart that big, actually, it's so much of purity, so much of energy, and so much of strength will come. You will be surprised. This much of power, this much of strength is latent in me. నాలో ఇంత శక్తి ఉందా? मुझे इतना ताकत है, इतना स्ट्रेंथ है, इतना ऊर्जा है अंदर मेरे दिल में. You will get surprised. It is there. That's why Swami say unselfishness is more paying. Love, unselfishness, and truthfulness, they are not merely moral figures of speech. Don't think that they are moral figures of speech. There is power in them. There's a manifestation of power. Whoever adopts these qualities, whoever actually puts these qualities into their life, whoever actually practices them, they will be able to manifest greater power. Okay? But do we believe? చేస్తారా మరి వాటి నుంచి అన్సెల్ఫిష్ ప్రేయర్ ప్రపంచం కోసం? Swamiji beautifully says we cannot help anybody in the world. We can only help ourselves. మనం ప్రపంచంలో ఎవరికి సహాయం చేయలేం. If you say that I help the world, it is blasphemy according to him. Blasphemy అంటే దైవదూషణ, దైవనింద. If you say that I help the world, you are actually insulting God. We cannot help the world. We can only help ourselves. The best way to help ourselves is to help others. మనకి మనమే సహాయం చేసుకోగలం. ఎప్పుడు ఎలా సహాయం చేసుకోవాలి మనకి మనం? ఇతరులకు సహాయం చేసే ప్రక్రియలో మనకి మనం సహాయం చేసుకోగలుగుతాం. మనం ఉద్ధరింపబడతాం. ప్రపంచాన్ని మనం ఉద్ధరించలేము. గాడ్ హ్యాస్ నాట్ ఫాలెన్ ఇన్ డిష్ వాటర్ టు సీక్ యువర్ హెల్ప్ ఆర్ మై హెల్ప్, స్వామీజీ సేస్. When you say I help the world is created by God, not by you or me. When you say I help the world, you are actually insulting God. God doesn't need our help. We can only help ourselves. The best way to help ourselves is to help others. The best way to make ourselves happy is to make others happy. So you don't need any physical resources for that. Just say this unselfish prayer every day, that Loka Samastha Sukhino Bhavantu. May all people in the world be happy. May none be subject to any kind of misery. ఎవరు దుఃఖానికి లోను కాకూడదు అని ఒక నిస్వార్థ ప్రార్థన చేసి పడుకునే ముందు. ఓకే, slowly you're expanding your consciousness. Just see, make an experiment with yourself. In 1 month, how much of energy will come? Okay, you'll see for yourself. Can we make this experiment? ఈ ప్రయోగం చేద్దామా? Do you want more energy, more strength, more purity? Yes, put that into practice. Thank you. A nice day.